rain slap on a hat. And it was like slide on some sunnies and seek out shade or something. I don't know, it's weird. No hat, no play, that's it. No hat, no play. I'm just speaking another language to everyone who isn't Australian here. So 50s through 70s are the exact opposite. Yeah, it could be because we look like shit in Canada. There you go. Heads up, folks. Yes, indeed. Out and coming. We don't get any sun at all. Depression 101. Yeah, vitamin D. It's an issue, hey. Oh, did they? That was for me too? Yeah, that's it. Probably messed the song up. Yeah, so it's like seek and slide. Okay, yeah, that's... Sure. Okay. I guess. Alrighty. Let's go for a jog then, shall we? That's too many words. Exactly! Gone too far.
If you discover another cipher that allows traversal, we may be able to reach the captive king.
Slap was enough. First they came for our slip slop slap song and we said nothing. I heard slip slop slap slurp and slide. What the fuck is slurp? What are you slurping on? Like water? Like hydration? That doesn't prevent sunburn. Maybe heat stroke, but that's no.
Behold the power.
Yeah. Cheers. I thought the whole thing was about avoiding sunburn and skin cancer. I don't think drinking water avoids skin cancer.
Not enough pain.
Just scream. Alright, we'll head over here. Do a stretch. Oh, my shoulder's crunching. And I'm going to be back shortly. I'm going to take a quick bio break. BRB.
Hi there.
Hi. What it just helps your skin repair better from the UV damage. Yeah, but we're trying to prevent the damage in the first place, aren't we? I thought so. Oh well. Fucking slurp. What the fuck? I know, Mads. What the fuck? What the fuck? What a strange. Just sit here and cackle at that. Good. Need more Aussie curse words on stream, though. Hit me up, Happy. Hit me up. Aussie curse words. What do you mean? I don't get it.
Not prepared.
Ooh. What just... Ah! Hello, Grandma. How you going? Welcome back. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What's happening? I'm gonna catch up on chat. Give us a minute. I don't know if, like, Aussie curse words are any different to anyone else. Ad break began, which just me on a chair look taller than her. Words of Jean-Luc Picard make it so. Happy for to be fronted. If you feel strongly, no, we're totally fine. Oh, maybe tears gonna make me laugh so hard. Good. Good morning, Kenzie. Welcome back. I hope you're well. Let's see what I was waiting for streams. Just that. That's okay. If you need sleep, you gotta sleep. Hey. Makes sense for you. Salty enough. I'm doing pretty well, thank you, actually. Sleep is good, yeah. So here's about 10. Hello, Queen. Welcome back. Welcome on in, Raiders. Need to go, of course, Grandma. Go to bed. Rest well. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you haven't been here before, my name is Fiamma. Most people call me Fia, and I am a competitive World of Warcraft collector, and we are having an absolute blast. And this is my last stream of the Collector's Bounty event because I don't stream on Tuesdays, and then the servers will go down, so it's very exciting. I'm currently elbow deep in 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻, and trying to just get as much as I possibly can out of the place. But we're going all right. I hope you're all doing supremely well today. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, dearie me. Hello, Jurassic. Welcome on in. Come on, I got carried away talking about food with us. I mean, that's the best kind of conversation, though, isn't it? Food is amazing. Hi, Jurassic. How are you going today? Bugger is Aussie swear word. Is it really? Is it? Oh my god, I would not consider that a swear word, personally. That's just a word. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Please, Ed, please speak English. Yeah, please, we're English only chat. Thank you. I am 5'3". I'm short, yes. I'm short. Doing good. Avoiding bed. Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Bugger ain't a swear word. That's what I was thinking. I didn't think bugger was a swear word either. But I mean, I guess it depends on your sensibilities, right? For some people it would be. Bed is a trap. You told me. Really? They go, see? I told you. Compared to like, damn, unlucky kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, people draw the line for swear words in different places, hey? Is small and is great. Do you feel tall now? Oh, no, but that's fine. How are you feeling? What was for dinner? I have a pile of roasted veggies next to me. Potato, zucchini, carrot. It's delicious, but I'm just kind of making my way through it slowly. How about you, Queen? What did you have for dinner? 5-1, there you go. Translate, talk to you later. Bye. No worries. Thank you, Dupe. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I wonder if there's like a plugin for Twitch chat that can translate stuff for me. I mean, obviously to get a few things a little bit wrong, but it might help. Haven't had dinner yet. It's getting late. Oh no! Are you hungry? Do you need food? Chrome does that itself. Sounds dangerous. I'm not using Chrome though. I'm using, it's an OBS plugin, so that when I launch my OBS, it launches the chat box as well, separately, like in a different, like in a pop-out window. Very hungry, just CBF cooking? Yeah, I know, I get the feeling. Like, I get that so bad. So I like having stuff like pre-prepped. All I have to do is like dump it in the air fryer or whatever. Or in the microwave, you know. I'd guess there would be a translator plugin, but is it really worth the hassle? If I have to stop berating people for not speaking English, yeah. you gotta kind of think, like, how many people might have stuck around and helped pay the bills if I hadn't jumped down their throat about speaking English. Make sense? I mean, granted, if I can't speak back to them in their language, then that's probably going to cause issues as well, but if it's somebody who's bilingual or whatever, instead of alienating them... Just trying to think about things in different ways lately. Do we have an English? No. Hang out in German DJ streams. I don't know what they're saying. There you go. Hilarious. Are you typing in English though? My brother has acquired and given me hard-rated orange, like the hard-rated solo, but orange. What? Is it good? What is it like? Oh, I was going to say, what does it taste like? Fear. The answer is it tastes like orange. But what is it like? Usually just using emotes? Yeah, that's fair. Pictures. The universal language. Okay, I think that's all the trash. So let's go kill the sausage. Fanta hole, my god. People who can't type English don't go to English speaking streamers usually. The ones that do, they just lurk. Only exceptions I see were trolls. Yeah, fair. That's fair. That's fair. Alcoholic orange, I guess? Yeah. So like vodka orange, except sweeter and faker orange rather than orange juice. Pre-Ukraine used to FPS with a bunch of Russians. In addition to not understanding Cyrillic, everything they said over VoIP sounded angry. I had much the same experience on a Russian cruise ship going to St. Petersburg in 18. Oh my god. Imagine if someone wanted to learn English from fear. Good fucking luck. The best of fucking luck. That would be a nightmare, I feel like. Okay, nothing catalyzable there. I also didn't get the one thing I still needed. Grr-arg. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I knew it was going to sell those two. Give me that back for now. And also that back for now. Good. Okay. Amazingly reminds me of orange fudge I've had since the chocolate flavor. Interesting. That's kind of funky. I wouldn't be mad at that. Although in a drink though. Interesting. I know at least one person who started streaming to learn English. That's cool. So I read this in Raven Reddington's book. Oh my god, yes. 100%. That is exactly the kind of story you'd tell. Flattery will get you everywhere too. Hello, Kitty. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Lamau had to reread it that way for the effect. Well played. Hell yes. James Spader. Just, yep. Something else, eh? How can you have chalk orange sans the chalk? I get it, but it's very, yeah, no, I get it. Very specific. It's just an orange. It tastes like the orange part of the chalk orange, that specific taste of orange. Yeah, it's like orange essence. It doesn't taste like orange. It tastes like orange flavoring, kind of, yeah. Can't do chocolate and orange. Ooh, how come Angel just not a fan of the flavor combo? That's fair. Not at all. Yeah, fair. Interesting. Isn't it amazing how different we all are? We all have so much in common and so many differences, and it's incredible. Hello, Twid, welcome back. Lurking for the last few hours as well as cooking dishes. Fantastic. I hope you enjoyed your lurk. Welcome to chat. Jay bought me a bag of Jaffas when he went to the shops earlier. They're delicious. Yeah, Jaffas are not particularly chalk orange to me. I don't know. They're just like Jaffas are Jaffa flavored. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. My brain. Have you tried duck à l'orange? I think so. I love duck. It's my favorite protein. I fucking love duck. I'll have it at any opportunity I can get, but I don't remember if I've had specifically duck à l'orange. Love it. Jaffas, sans or not sans. The dark chocolate orange is a horrible combo. Yuck. Oh, there you go. Look at that. The split in chat. Jaffas orange, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It is. But to me, it doesn't taste like chocolate and orange. It just tastes like Jaffas specifically. I don't know. It's weird. Brains, they're funky things, aren't they? Jaffas are Jaffa flavored. Yeah, right? You get it? It's not chocolate and orange. It's just Jaffa. Because Terry's chocolate orange tastes different. Again. Where did the bean go? This is the worst timeline. That was a Bean Boozled bean. Duck Pog, right, Kaizen? Oh my god, it's so good. An amazing Peking duck in Taiwan. Had to book months in advance. It was this nothing looking place. It was amazing. Oh. The hole in the wall places are the best ones. This combo is so funny. I'm glad you're liking it. Or being entertained by it at the very least.
No aberrations.
Their presence upsets the
Super happy I subbed. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Handsome in China was great too. Nice. Enjoy your lurk and rage. Enjoy. So good to see you. Eyes could see if you were a girl, I would call you Master's feet. If you were a girl, I would call you Eve. This when they had a Jaffa custard question mark. It was so good. Yeah, like the Rolo custard with that layer of proper fucking caramel at the bottom and then the chocolate custard on top. Yes. They were my favourite. Wait until you find out about the sound commands. Ah! This also can drop some invincible. Yes, Angel. Fingers crossed. Good luck. Where's the prototype of war gun? Get your butt over here, mister. There we go. Just eyes can see if you're a girl, we call you Eve. There's the prelude to Pride. We are done with them. If you were a girl, I would call you Eve. Oh, I think they were supposed to drop me one of my leather pieces, though. It's okay. Jaffa was just all Jaffa flavor custard. So good. You have 24 mounts dropped me. Oh my god, Angel, that's wicked. Well done. Well done. Insane. Oh, absolutely. That is bananas. Absolutely bananas. Meanwhile, Blackhand just didn't give me his mount. Oh, Zam. I'm sorry. Look, you're not the only one to have missed out on a couple, that's for sure. Just swear, I'd ever tried a new thing to get Arthur to drop it. I'd kill him and go away for 5 minutes before looting. It didn't work, but it felt good. Good, I'm glad. Did you try gimme, gimme, gimme? At least they're not going away. Exactly, it's none of this FOMO stuff. They're not removing the mounts. It'll just be a little bit harder to get them later. That is such a good thing, hey? So you're who took for his DFA ranks? Potentially, a little bit. Try gimme, gimme, gimme many times? Fair. Very fair. Look, it's worth a shot, hey? Worth a shot.
Use the ciphers you carry at the translocator to build an arc across this chasm.
Ebonblade, to me! We march to save the king!
This one. No. This one. Gimme a mount after midnight. That's it. All the mounts. Started at 17 to get. I'm down to 9. Hoping Celia plays nice and gimmies is Gear Glider so I can go to bed and read hers. Her Gear Glider. I wonder if misgendering the bosses lowers your drop chances. Wouldn't it be hilarious? I mean, no way the Blizzard could tell. Lich King is mean, agreed. Their Gear Glider, yeah, there you go, there you go. Custom. Gimme. Got all here in GarageBand the other night too, so I mean, the science is getting better. There you go. I'm gonna give him a chance to speak. Fair. Yeah, most of them I end up picking up like when I'm first doing the thing and I read their entry in the dungeon journal to figure out like their mechanics and stuff. Usually it has their pronouns in the description, like through her efforts to blah 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? That kind of shit. That's where I usually end up picking it up. I don't want to wait that long. I mean, it's not that long. 3.5 hours. Yeah, smarty.
We must help him break free. I cannot fail again.
It's gonna be like months, it'll be fine, yeah. Oh, right, Midnight Expert, right, another one of those jokes. I'm just waiting for them to drop it literally on my birthday. Because my birthday's a Tuesday next year, right? Or like Tuesday, Wednesday?
Save yourselves.
Yeah, birthday's a Wednesday next year. 11th of Feb. We drop early access on Friday, so oh yeah, for sure. And the expansions usually drop on a Tuesday morning for us anyway.
Give up on you, Andor.
Oh.
We need time to recover. We must press on.
Trying to celebrate Fear's birthday way too early. Zam really wants somebody to buy me a set of devil horns. Like, really.
They will subjugate anyone who tries to follow him.
There must be a way.
The answer lies within the mysteries of the first ones. Their secrets.
Will we do early access again? I agree. I think so too.
We have arrived at the most sacred of places. The very heart of the cosmic pattern.
The jailer will try to dominate our minds. Are you certain?
Good evening, Dragon. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. It's unfair to be supported, that's all.
Time is up. You should have submitted.
Don't know, it was really badly received. The usual suspects were pre-order anyway. It actually wasn't really that badly received. It was a very vocal minority. I think you'll find. People were unhappy about it to begin with, and then once it actually happened, the complaints all but dried up. When people saw that there was a ton of stuff that you couldn't access, you couldn't really get a head start on a lot of the profession things and stuff like that. Once people saw that it was mostly just so that you could level a little more casually and not have to go balls to the wall with it, most people ended up being pretty okay with it. You're right that there was very, like, when they first announced it, people were outraged, but that didn't last. In the end, Blizzard will have the data, and they'll see everything, like from top down, all of the forum responses, all of the in-game stuff, all of everything. They'll have all of that data, and they'll also see the play style, like the rate of play and all that kind of stuff. And it'll be up to them whether or not they want to go with it. And if they do it again, it's likely because it actually worked. It also made the launch like a hell of a lot smoother. The bugs that happened during early access meant that folks who didn't get early access had a smoother launch experience, all that kind of stuff. Like, it just, yeah. There were a lot of benefits to it, and not very many drawbacks. I don't see devil horns on throne. Really? Oh, that's odd. Did it not add properly, maybe? It certainly said it did. Wait a bit and it refreshes. Ah, yeah, throne seems to just be, like, it's stuck on a loading screen for me. The kitty taking that teleporter is fucking hilarious. If anything, you might get early access to housing for pre-ordering. Yep, absolutely. I think that's definitely something they'll look at. For sure. Hope so for you. Thank you, Dragon. Much appreciated. Didn't think so. Didn't really care about the early access, just wanted the CE stuff. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, they are there. They're there, that's good. Early access for War Within was pretty awesome. I think it went really well, like, in terms of, like, technically speaking. I think it flowed really nicely. At least for me, early access launch was pretty stable. Yeah, absolutely. Same, I had early access as well. And, yeah, it was super stable. So good to have early access. Was looking under clothing. Gotcha. Yeah, it should just be at the top of the general list, I think. I don't know, maybe. Fear needs her cat ears. Well, I thought maybe I'd trade in the cat ears for some horns. Feels like that's a little bit more me. A little bit more. No, stream stuff, yeah. If your appearance has changed, the travel or visual will not override it. It's so funny, and I'll watching his little feet, like, yeah, so good. So good. Have you seen Wowhead's Collector's Bounty drop rates? I have. Have you seen the, 3 paragraphs before the actual stats explaining that you need to take them with several hunks of salt? Everyone's been quoting them like it's this big problem, and it's really not. Like, that's kind of to be expected. There are so many caveats when it comes to Wowhead data. So many caveats. Felt bad to see the numbers, but I also know, like, that's just, yeah, the way stats work, it's always going to be a little bit wonky. It's essentially mass anecdotal evidence rather than actually checking the code, if that makes sense. Yeah, it gets a bit tricky. Early access is a plague on the whole industry. I'm sorry you feel that way, Lion. I think early access when you are paying to beta test somebody's game, I don't like that. And when something sits in EA for 3 years while they build a game, I think that's ridiculous. Paying to be a beta tester is bullshit. But that's not how Blizzard does it. It was literally 3 days of early access, and it was the finished game. You weren't paying to be a tester. It wasn't, you know, weeks and weeks and weeks of testing and adjusting and blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. I think it is a problem on a lot of levels. But the way Blizzard implemented it, I don't think it was one of the problematic ones, personally. But that's, of course, that's just my opinion. Accidentally bugged a file. Oh, no, Mads, which one? Wait, when is Midnight Reveal again? 20-something of August. I think it's like 21, 22, no, 20th. 20th of August. Are you kidding me? The debuff dropped off me as I jumped in the hole because I phased him. Oh, no. Still haven't got my invincible. Oh, Jurassic, I'm so sorry. Fingers crossed soon. Basically, Ashes of Creation with the testing and it's not even beta. Yeah. Paying full price for a game to be a quality tester to help shape the game. I don't agree with that shit. Do not agree with that shit. But that's me, you know. Some people want to be early supporters and stuff, and it makes them feel a sense of pride and connection with the game and stuff. And who am I to tell them that that's wrong? As long as there's a way to, like, you know, if it's just not the vibe, or if it's not what you thought you were paying for, if there's a way to get your money back, that's, I think, a big thing with that kind of stuff. Missed it for the biscuit. Stuck on the Grand Menagerie in Tazavech. Second time Dollar Hearthstones on cooldown. Other Hearthstones are castable but fizzle. Jesus. Yeah, that one's rough. You gotta kill them slowly or something. There's a trick to it. I don't know. But if you go too hard too fast, it doesn't trigger stuff properly. It's kind of wild. Any kind is problematic. It's even worse when it comes to pre-orders. I'm sorry you feel that way, Lion. Venza, something in Tazavech, killed it too quick, had to do a character stuck, far out. Well, I wanted to see Ebox said I was going to get it no matter what. Got a few days of early access for free because of it. Had one jailer kill where it already died, getting knocked into a hole, but he was in fight for a second longer, and the dogs killed him! Suddenly I was alive again. That's hilarious. I kind of support early access during development because it allows devs to actually hear player feedback. If it weren't for that long early access, you'd had a much different, possibly worse Baldur's Gate 3, for example. Yeah, but it gets to the point where it's too many cooks as well sometimes. When you're trying to wrangle all of this feedback and you're trying to implement all of this thing, like, you know, you've got people who are really split and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to try to do this. And then you get other suggestions and you end up getting feature creep and all that, like scope creep and things like that. And it can get really fucking messy. You need super strict sort of, this is what we are accepting feedback on. And so many of them just don't do that. They just don't. All they advertise is help us shape the game. And that's not always the best thing. It can be done well. I will give you that. It can absolutely be done well, but it's often not. It's often not. So that was normal, and Druid is done. Let's hit Heroic. To me. Have to let the RP play out for the Menagerie part. Need not DPS Acolyte too fast. The bosses hit phase 2. No, that means it's time for Milo. Yeah, I feel like a lot of games lately are early access and sit there for what feels like several years. Yeah, there are a bunch of games that just don't ever release. And I think that's my biggest problem with it. is that people, like, there are also devs who use it as an excuse. Oh, of course it's buggy as fuck. It's still in beta. And they're focused too much on developing all of these magical, wonderful, wild new features rather than focusing on actually fixing the issues that are there. And that becomes an issue. I've had some really bad experiences with games flagged as early access, especially games that have reached out to me as a creator and said, hey, we'd love for you to play our game on stream. It's in early access and we're trying to build support. And then I play it, and 5 minutes in, it's a game-breaking bug and I literally can't get past it no matter how hard I try. Like, do you really want me to advertise your game in that state? Really? Why? Like, why? That kind of, yeah. So it may well just be like my own personal things. But again, that's not what Blizzard did. I think 3 days of early, I think it ended up being 4 days of early access. I don't think that's a problem. If it then starts to blow out, sure. But they're not selling... Like, I want to say they're not selling early access, but they are, right? It is included as an incentive to purchase the higher tier of expansion, but it's not like when you take into consideration all of the other things that are bundled up with it, it is essentially free and the other stuff is still at a discount. So it's kind of, it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. I do understand the sentiment. I understand the negative sentiment around it. But it worked. It worked. It did really well. All right, I'm going to dump some of these into the war bank because my bags are awful full just with those. I'm not going to need most of these, but rather than trying to figure out exactly how many of each I need, fuck it, all of them go in. TPS very slowly affecting how even dull and Hearthstone doesn't. Oh god. To a point where the goblin wields the weapon, yeah. Because they trick your mind with, oh look, if I pay just a little bit more I get X. It also opens up doors to more microtransactions. But Blizzard doesn't, I mean, WoW doesn't have microtransactions. We've got macrotransactions. And microtransactions are kind of like, games have got to make money. If they don't make money, then the devs can't be paid and the game shuts down. And it's not really a trick. It's literally, like, it's not like they're baiting you, like, oh, if you pay a little bit more money, you'll get this, and then they don't give it to you. You get what you pay for. One of the collector's edition box, so I paid for it. Blizzard threw in 3 days of early access for me. Checks notes, screw them. In Blizzard's situation, I'd argue you didn't get early access. Everyone else who didn't pay more money got later access. That's a fine line to walk, though, Sam. You could say that about literally anything. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. No, I agree. I've had the same issue. It makes me wary of them now. Yeah. Oh, who got what? It's not a paid beta, even if it's broken on launch day. A lot of people bought the higher tier because of it. Maybe, Lion, maybe. But I'd like to see the data on that, personally. I have a feeling most of the people who bought it were probably going to buy it anyway. They had the money set aside for the highest tier, regardless of what was going to be included in it, because that's what they always buy. Like me, for example, like I have this shelf here. This is all collector's editions, from BC right up to War Within, all of them. No vanilla because that, but I've got the 15th collectors as well, 15th anniversary one. I did not care about early access. I was going to get that one no matter what, because I'm a collector, and so I collect them. And I think there are a lot of people who are very much in the same boat. I would love to see some kind of mass survey to see, like, did you buy this higher tier because of this? Or was it one factor in a bunch of stuff? Or was it not a factor at all? I think that would be very, very interesting to see. But I don't think that that's the kind of thing that they're going to do. I mean, I'd love to see it, but I doubt, press X to doubt and all that. Unstuck, put me back at the start of the dungeon. Fantastic, Matt. That's brilliant. The way I see it is the load is split on the servers, making the new experience so much better for everyone. That is definitely, like, that is a big part of it, yeah. Big part of it. I never heard the English version. Oh, there you go. What you're saying is they made a good business decision? Yeah, that's it, right. For short term, yes, that's what a sub is for. Well, yeah, but like, you can also pay for your sub with gold. Because other people can pay for your sub with their money, and then you buy it off them for gold and stuff like that. There are, like, Blizzard is a company. Blizzard is a corporation. When it all boils down to it, their #1 directive is make money. It's not make people happy, it's make money. If they are given the directive to make people happy, it's make people happy so that they spend more money. They're a company, they have to make money to survive. If they're going to find new ways to do that, and they're going to test out inventive ways to do that, then that's what they're going to do. That's literally how business works. You can't begrudge a company for trying to survive. You just can't. If you don't agree with their business practices, you are 100% free to not give them the money that they're trying to make. Like, literally, don't give them money if you don't agree with their business practices. People do that all the time. People call it boycotting, right? You don't agree with how they spend their money or how they entice people to spend their money, then you don't buy from them. You find a different company that offers something similar. But in the end, they are a business and they have to make business decisions. It's not about us, the player, further than keep the players happy so they keep spending. It's just that simple. Oh, it's funny when people complain about WoW Store when that's one of the tamer stores in live service. Go, oh fucking A. We don't get a pop-up on login showing us the things that we can buy, the transbox and stuff. You actually have to go and seek them out. There's no constant pop-ups being like, don't forget, or system messages saying, don't forget this thing is on sale for blah blah blah. You get a pop-up on the Battle.net launcher, but you can launch the game without using the launcher. You can completely avoid any interaction with the digital store in any way, shape, or form if you so choose. It's probably the best implementation of a digital store across these kind of games. But I mean, look, there's also, like, some people just don't like the concept at all, and that's fine. But this is how businesses make their money. Pureblood File, congratulations, Tweed, well done. Well done. I got the highest tier, didn't really use early access because I had to work. There you go. There you go. That's it, that's it. Welcome on in, Brand. Hope you're doing well today. Early access is pointless due to time getting, though. Well, not really. So, I mean, I get where you're coming from. I understand. It really depends on your goals. I think the biggest selling point for early access, right, there's a lot of folk who they want to get in, they need to blitz through to max level, they need to immediately start gearing, they have to smash through all this content so they can be as ready for raiding as they possibly can be in a very short period of time. Early access didn't give you access to a lot of those gearing possibilities and all that kind of stuff, and that was the point. It meant that those kind of players who need, for their own purposes, need to go the fuck hard, it gave them an opportunity to take a deep breath and actually enjoy the leveling process. Spend the time getting there and enjoy it slowly, and then, once the stuff unlocked, then go hard. I think that was the point of it. It wasn't to try to get people geared faster or any of that kind of stuff. It was Blizzard's way of saying, hey, take a minute to smell the flowers, and then you can sweaty gamer it up. And I think that worked. I spoke to a lot of, I mean, again, anecdotal evidence, so it's not like a fucking worldwide survey or anything like that, but I did speak to a lot of folks in chat who were talking about how much they were enjoying taking it slow and really engaging with the War Within story because they didn't feel like they were pressured to get all the way to 80 in half a minute by their guildies. Because half the guildies didn't have early access, so they could just enjoy the journey. And I think that was probably more the point. I don't know, I'm not Blizzard, obviously. But I have a feeling that was probably more the point. So not pointless, just a different point to what people usually expect from WoW. Or people seem to usually expect from WoW, at least. Love my experience of having to wait 3 more days and most of my guild because they're living in a country where they can afford that. I'm sorry you feel that way, Lion. But yeah, look, it is what it is. It's a business. They don't care about us individually. They can't. It's impossible. Blizzard is not a human. It doesn't have emotions. What I'd love to see, you pre-order the physical CE on the Blizzard store, you get mailed a code to activate the CE in-game already, and for the actual release you just get the CE box without a code. Yeah, I agree. I think that would be great too. Hard agree. Give me money and you'll be happy doing it. Or not, and that's okay too. Everyone's got their limit to what they can put up with, you know? I'm certainly not going to judge.
The way opens. Step carefully. Mortals were never meant to enter the sacred ground.
Fucking Guardian, give me your loots.
You will witness events that expand your understanding of existence.
I don't think so. We get it from Epic Games. That's it. Oh yeah, we can't. Australia can't order the CE from Blizzard directly. It's impossible. We can't do it. You can try on the Blizzard store, and they'll charge you about $300 in shipping. And then at some point during the way, I'm pretty sure they just cancel it and say, sorry, we can't ship it to you. So yeah, we have a couple of retailers, like brick and mortar retailers here, and we can order from them and then go and pick it up physically. Or they can post it out, but that's... Ah! Ah! That's a fucking... Oh, I've got that one. Okay, but I can catalyze it. Beautiful. Can I catalyze any of this stuff? Yes. Yeah, so Australia's a little bit different in that regard. For physical ones, anyway. Less than a SharePoint subscription. Oh, that'll still be around too, but I and many others pre-ordered digitally and then also ordered the physical CE, which only arrives a couple days before the actual expansion launch and has a duplicate code. Hand that to my best friend at a discount. Could convert that into Battle.net credit, but either way it's kind of cumbersome. Yeah, no, I agree. There's also the fact that, I don't know about you guys, but I can't afford to have money tied up in both a physical and a digital. Like, I can't afford to pay twice and then get it, even if I do get a refund later. Even if it's a full refund later, I can't afford to have that kind of money tied up. So I just, yeah, I forgo the early access stuff. More recently, like the last expansion, maybe, I think Dragonflight maybe as well, I was lucky enough to have Blizzard send me the CE, which was incredibly generous of them, and it just blew my goddamn mind. But I've also been streaming for nearly 10 years. Like, I've just, 9.5 years worth of work to build up a community and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's, certainly not accessible to everybody. But yeah, very fucking grateful for that, for sure. I'm not in the licensing area. What's the cost these days? $12.50 per user per month. Oh, Jesus. Night, Angel. We'll see you next time. Totally agree with that. Said that my friends wanted to get fast and were upset, but it was like, you can finally enjoy it and take a chill pill. It wasn't the rush to do all the things and actually enjoy the lore. That's it. That's it. Not for everybody. Like, obviously not everyone is interested in the storyline of World of Warcraft. But it is there to enjoy, if you choose. Physical CE is on the Blizzard Gear store already, but even before that store was basically outsourced, it was separate from that on an account. Yeah. Yep. I was on holiday when the proper launch was to start, so I was glad for the early launch. Absolutely, Orman. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. That's definitely another way to look at it as well. It means you've got a bit of flexibility how you play for those first few days. Or not, depending. Yeah. Fear says it's sad I'm not in Australia. Yeah, fair. Fair. How would you feel if Jazz could play the new expansion 3 days earlier than you because you couldn't pay for the early access? That's my complaint with the EA stuff. It's dividing the play base into people who can pay more and people who can't pay. Second group is missing the launch day community experience. I would argue that you can pay with gold. Obviously, again, that's something that takes effort and time, just like earning real money. But, yeah, no, I get that. I get that. And it would probably suck. But that's life. That's life. I still acknowledge that Blizzard is a company and they need to do whatever they can to make sure that their staff stay fucking paid. Microsoft just had 9,000 fucking staff laid off because the industry is in a downturn. Yeah? Like... You know? The entire gaming industry had a massive boon through COVID, and everyone spent that money like it was never going to run out. And then COVID didn't go away, but life changed again, life shifted back a little bit towards where we were before, and that money dried up. And so all of these people that had been hired and all of these projects that had been started and all of this shit had to be fucking cancelled. I am not going to hold it against a company. Like, in America especially, they are legally required to make as much profit as possible for their shareholders. If you fucking hate early access, blame capitalism, not Blizzard, for fuck's sake. At least blame the right thing. Seriously. Seriously, it is so much more broad and so much more expansive than the narrow-minded view of Blizzard bad. There are so many things that go into all this shit, so many factors to be weighed into these decisions. It's not just a money grab. It is partially a money grab, but it is not just a money grab.
Hi there.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well today. Sorry, bit of a fear rant. Is that any different to those who could line up for midnight launch versus those who couldn't when you think about it? Correct. Literally. People who are able to take time off work or get a ride or whatever it happened to be. Did you get digital CE or the physical one? Both. Both. I got the physical CE once it was out of embargo, and I got the digital one so that I could partake in some promotional activities that required the stuff that came from the thing, because they had us do some stuff that, like, to show off what you could get with the different versions and things, and so I needed to have those things to be able to show them off appropriately. So yeah, I got both. However, that being said, back before I was getting them from Blizzard, back before they were sponsored, I was buying only the physical. Only the physical. Those of you who were watching way back in Legion, which is right near the beginning of my streaming, like I started streaming towards the end of WoD, right? So for Legion launch, the day before, because EB released the collector's editions the day before launch, so we could go get them and take them home, install the game, and have it ready to go for the game going live, right? And so I didn't buy and that was early access to Demon Hunters, yeah? So that you got, like, way ahead of time, you could play and level up your Demon Hunter and get it ready for Legion. And so that day when EB released them, I went into the city and I picked up my collector's edition, I came home, I fucking installed everything, and then we did a stream the day before launch of doing the Demon Hunter starting area, because I couldn't afford to get both. Fuck no. I could not afford to have them both tied up, so I got the physical and then I just waited. Like, just because this is where I am now doesn't mean it's where I always have been. I 100% always get physical. Yeah, digital collectors, they're referring to the top tier, like the Epic Edition or whatever, the top tier of digital stuff. Because it's all of the cosmetics and things, it just isn't, it's missing the physical shit. Take my picture now. Voice in doesn't matter anymore, we're all on max level, that's it. It very quickly, very quickly, everyone's on a level playing field. And that, I think that was what so many people were worried about when they announced early access, is that it's going to take forever to catch up and blah blah blah, because those people will stay ahead for a certain amount of time. Oh, who got what? But it just didn't happen, and that's why all of those negative sentiments kind of petered out really quickly, because it just wasn't like that. Everyone's worst fears didn't come true. It was just 4 days of picking flowers, and not even smelling flowers. 4 days of exploring and that kind of thing. Nothing really much to do apart from level and storyline. People love to blame the actual WoW devs, not the C-suite, but the devs themselves for issues that capitalism caused. Yeah, and not even that, but like Ian. They love to blame Ian for his decisions. Do people actually think those are his decisions to make? Because they're not. He's the face of it, he's the one who delivers the answers, but I would put money on it that he's not the one making those decisions. He'd have input, sure, but when it comes down to it, there's a person higher up who is saying, this is how you are running your game. Ads incoming in a couple of minutes, folks, speaking of capitalism. Keeping the lights on. The launch day experience was on the actual launch day. Those of us got in a few days earlier didn't get to deal with that, yeah. Board games industry are also finding the COVID wave is gone. Cost of production in this certain uncertain era has skyrocketed, and most companies are pulling any development they had in the works until things settle. Yeah, that really sucks. That really sucks. Hindsight's 2020, you know, like, but still, it's not fun for anyone involved in those kind of decisions. I remember trying to Blizzard give you both. They gave me both. They sent me the box and they gave me a code to activate prior so I could do promotional shit.
素直じゃねえからな、あいつ。照れ隠しですぐ叩くし、意地っ張りだし。でもそれも割と気に入ってんだよな。
すご。譲り派のこと、ちゃんと好きじゃん。
おう、好きだよ。
のろけ。
BLCD コレクション。百瀬杏原作。
中まで愛して。に。上から声がすると思って来てみたら、酒井に何話してんだよ、あのバカ。てっきり隠してると思ってたのに、信じられない。そんなさらっと、男同士だぞ。もっとこう、恥ずかしい。顔熱い。嬉しい。どうしよう。にやける。俺、譲り杯組はいろいろあって、そこのバカ、常盤と付き合うことになった。第一印象は最悪だし、意地は悪いし、正直ムカつくとこばっかだけど、素直になれない俺を、そのまま受け入れてくれる。顔が可愛けりゃ男でも何でもいい、とか言ってたやつとは思えねえな。
せーの。
そんなこと言ってたのか。最低だな。でもさ、やっぱ少しは甘えてほしくね？え？素直じゃない子からだと、なおさらグッときそう。
うん。まあ、
うちのカナちゃんは、素直に甘えてくれるけど。
突然彼女引き合いに出すなよ。
俺にものろけさせて。甘えるだって。時は
譲り法。お前今日委員会だろ？何してんだよ、こんなとこで。
別に何も。じゃあ。
あ、逃げた。おい。今週末、忘れてないよ
な。忘れるわけない。お邪魔します。
かしこまんなくていいから、こっち。
待って、家の人に挨拶。
はぁ？いねえから呼んだんだよ、バカ。喉乾いたから、なんか持ってくる。
俺のバカ！そうだった。親いないからって誘われたんだった。自爆した。最悪。しかも、部屋中、常盤の匂いがする。心臓うるさい。ちょっと、膝枕って、重いんだけど。
だってお前、ずっと正座崩さねえし。
だからって。
女子みてえな顔でも男だろ？こんくらい支えろよ。
顔は関係ないだろ。やばい。今俺何喋ってる？さっきからずっと心臓の音がすごくて。
てか硬いな足。
文句言うならどけよ。
やだ。
そんな笑い方前はしなかったじゃん。 付き合ってるって意識させられると、途端にどうしていいか、わからなくなる。落ち着かない。頭とか、撫でたらどんな顔するかな。でも、急に触っていいの？こういう時、どうしたらいい？どうしたら。こんなの、甘える以前の問題。
なあ、なんで最近おとなしいの？
え？
付き合ったばっかん時は、そんなんじゃなかったよな。普通に俺にブチ切れたりしてたじゃん。
れは。
何？もしかして今さら変に意識しだしたとか？
あ、違う。そんなんじゃ。だって、時はだって前と全然違うじゃん。こういうのわかんないんだよ。お前と違って彼女いたこともないし。好きなだけ笑えよ、もう。
慣れないことしようとすっから緊張すんじゃん。一番慣れてることしようぜ。
上まで脱ぐこと。
はあ？脱ぐだけだろ。
上は別にいいでしょ。
んだよ。わかんねえとか恥ずかしいとか。興味本位でここ開発したくせによく言う。
それは。
どうせ指じゃ物足んねえんだろ。
指で短絡したのはお前だろ。
やっぱ脱がす。
バカ。ダメ。上は。見るなバカ。
何を？乳首？いいじゃんピンクで。
それがコンプレックスなんだよ。うちの高校はプールないけど、中学までほんと変にチラチラ見られんのすごい不愉快で。
正直クラスメイトに同情するけどな。思春期にこんなのとは。てか、もう何回か見たことあっから。
いつ。
お前がグズグズになってる間。あの頃は触ったら切れそうってスルーしてたけど。いい？
そんな、俺、女子じゃ。待って、時は。嫌だ。くすぐった。
くそ。かわいい。
嫌だ。
顔見えてなくても、一つ一つの反応がすげえ可愛く感じる。今まで誰にもこんな。
時は、もうやめて。
指抜けねえくらい締めといてよく言う。期待してんのバレバレ。前もこんな。
いや、いい加減にしろよ、もう。
で、いい。
そうだよ。期待してんだよ。家呼ばれた時から。だからさっさと入れろ、時はのバカ。
やっとお前らしいじゃん。
ずるい。意地悪いくせに。時折ちょっと優しい。こういうとこ。
気持ちいい。中すげえ痙攣してる。
恥ずかしい。男なのに。前も触られてないのに。 俺中で言って、気持ちよくて泣いてる。
いい顔。
いや、見ない。
好きって言ってみ。俺のこと、好きって。
そんなの、強要すんな。ああ。また、たった一言が言えない。
ったく、可愛くねえの。ま、別にいいけど。譲りは。
また、来ちゃ。時はの、ドクドクして。あ、素肌、気持ちいい。
笑えねえよ。
抱きしめ。
後悔してんのかと思った。好きやったの。焦った。
俺がテンパってる間、そんな風に。何それ。時はらしくないじゃん。
うっせ。
抜かないの？
もう少しこのままさして。
あ、俺、もしかして今、時はに甘えられてる？うわ、そっか。こういうのを甘えるっていうのか。認めたくないけど、確かにこれはグッとくる。時はの髪、しっとりしてる。安心して。もし後悔したら、すぐ思いっきり振ってやるし。
はあ？すぐかよ。
いや、そういう話じゃなくて。だから、ちゃんと今、好きでしてるから。時はのこと。あ、時は経ってる。
もう一回。
時は今の俺をそのまま受け止めてくれる。でも、もう少し俺が素直になれたら、時は嬉しいのかな。ダメ。もう、時は、
声を抑えろよ。ほら。
声は、もう、よい。
へえ、よく言う。キスだけで終われなさそうだったのはどっちだよ。
キワが先に。
じゃ、学校でキスすんのもやめるしかねえよな。
それは。
俺はやめたくねえんだけど。
奥に。
なあ、あの後なんか言われてね。最近図書室通ってるだろ、あいつ。
あ、みゆちゃん。そろそろ帰る。家の人帰ってくるでしょ。
じゃ、送るわ。
いらないって。
こっから駅までの道わかんのかよ。
うん。
ただいま
え？
げ。
あ、うわ、怖い。びっくりした。
お邪魔してま。
何、彼女？ああ、田辺先輩とよく一緒にいる人、男子だ。
なんで今日に限って帰り早いんだよ、お前。
うちの制服。お姉さん？
妹。
妹？
みゆです。兄がお世話になってます。
なんでお前田辺のこと知ってんの？
一年の中でも人気なんだって。掃除と違って頭いいし、悪い噂もないし。
ああ、はいはい。
一年生？俺より背が。
田辺先輩って今彼女いますか？
ああ、いないんじゃ。
本当？やったー！図書室に行ったら話せるかな？
何考えてんだよ、お前。
みゆちゃんには何も言われない。友達や思われて。
友達ね。なあ、今さ、図書業務の日は別々に帰ってんじゃん。一緒に帰んね。待ってるし。
なんで？
理由いんの？
いい。そんな四六時中一緒にいることないでしょ。
そう。可愛くねえの。照れ隠しも行き過ぎると可愛くねえぞ。
そんなんじゃ。照れ隠しも行き過ぎるとね。本当にその通りすぎる。なんで俺ああいうこと言っちゃうかな。いや別に決して可愛くなりたいわけじゃないけど、もっと人としてさ。嬉しかったくせに素直になろうと思えば思うほどさらけ出せない。前みたいに喋れないよりはマシだけど。でも
ゆずりは先輩、お疲れ様です。
みゆちゃん、今日も来たんだ。
前回借りた本返しに来た。今日も田辺先輩におすすめ出してもらうんだ。でも田辺先輩いなくて。
ああ、翔太は今司書さんと書庫の方に。すぐ戻ってくると思うよ。
じゃあっちで待ってよ。すみません、頻繁に来ちゃって。
ああ、いつもみゆちゃんと一緒に来てる。
みゆです。ご迷惑じゃないですか？
いや、業務の邪魔にはなってないし、本は借りてるしね。
あ、みゆちゃん、来てたんだ。
田辺先輩、これ読みましたよ。
なんていうか、すごいけなげだよね。
みゆちゃん、好きになった人にはとことんなので。
いい子だと思う。素直で。すごいよ。俺には真似できないな。
どう？楽しめた？
ちょっと難しかった。次はもう少し優しいおすすめください。
手始めにおすすめの図書聞くの、時はと同じ。
確か、ゆずりは先輩って、掃除先輩の家に上がるくらい仲いいんですよね。
なんでそれ。
あ、ごめんなさい。みゆちゃんから聞いて、つい。ゆずりは先輩とそうじ先輩って、タイプ違うから意外だなって。
ああ、まあ、紆余曲折というか、まさか付き合ってるとは言えない。
そういえば、そうじ先輩って今、彼女いないのかな？
え？
みゆちゃんの話じゃ、絶えず彼女いたらしいんですけど、最近そういうの聞かないなーって。仲いいゆずりは先輩なら、何か知ってますか？
それは、どういう意図の質問？
借りてきた。何？掃除の話？ああ、そういえばあいつ、来週誕生日だよ。
あ？誕生日？あいつ、そんなの聞いてないんだけど。
じゃあ、この後、タンプレとか買いに行く？ゆずりは先輩もどうですか？掃除の田辺先輩と遊びに行くチャンス。行こ
う。嘘でしょ。
田辺先輩誘ってくる。
翔太、本当に良かったの？
うん。俺から誕生日祝われた時の常盤の顔、ちょっと見てみたいし。
なかなか複雑な顔しそう。
それに郁美も祝えた方がいいだろ。
まあ、うん。翔太は多分、なんとなく察してる。俺と常盤のこと。
じゃあ行こうか。女子2人も駅前で待ってるだろうし。まだ気にしてる？
え？
俺が告白したこと。
それは。
俺さ、郁美が常盤のこと好きなの、ちょっと気づいてた。ずるいんだ、俺も。告白していいかって常盤に聞いたし。
え？
ドラマとかで見るよな、こういう牽制。
それで図書室の。ああ、翔太。ごめん、もう少し待って。まだ。常盤？なんの用？は？何？なんで急に抱きついてんの？
俺さ、郁美のことも好きだけど、常盤も大事な友達だから、友達として応援させて。
そんなこと実際に言う人いるんだ。
変かな？
うん。ありがと
う。あいつ、なんで田辺と一緒に。
3人のおかげで候補は出せたけど、いざ選ぶってなると難しい。人にプレゼント選ぶなんていつぶりだろう。喜んでくれるかな。もうやだ。テストよりよっぽど緊張する。喜んでくれなかったら殴ってやる。うわ！
いちご牛乳、好きだろ。ノート提出付き合ってくれた俺。
びっくりした。ありがとう。危な。タンプレの候補見られるとこだった。
てか、教室でスマホ見るなんて珍しいじゃん、優等生。
いいだろ別に。スマホくらい見るし。
なあ、昨日。
何？
なんでもね。帰るか。
うん。焦った。こっそり準備してるのバレたらはずい。結局、前日まで用意できてないっていう。でもどうにか選んだし、今日の帰りに帰れば。
ああ、今日一緒に帰れる？
時は、まだ帰ってなかったのか。今日は図書業務あるし。
それだけ？ 本当にそれだけかよ。
まさかパレ。ここ教室？
誰もいねえ。
来るかも。ダメだって。俺委員会行かないと。時は？いや。待って、これ夏休み前の図書室の時だ。
身構えんなよ。
え？
前みてえなことはしねえから。
この状態見られても十分まずいんだけど。何イラついてんの？言ってくんなきゃわかんないんだけど。
先週田辺とどこ行ったんだよ。
何のこと？
そういうのいいから言えよ。
どこでもいいじゃん。俺が帰り道どこ寄って何しようが勝手でしょ。てかなんで知ってんの？怖。
言えねえの？
言う必要がないって言ってんだよ。常盤と酒井がつるんでるのと同じ。
全然違えよ。お前にその気がなくたって田辺がどうなのかわかんねえし。
は？勝手なこと言わないでよ。翔太は。
誰かいる。
なんでこうなっちゃうかな。よりにもよって誕生日前日に喧嘩したいわけじゃないのに。
待ってたんだよ。あの日図書業務終わんの。お前はいらねえっつってたけど、どうせ照れ隠しだろって。
分かって。
でもまあ田辺と二人で遊んで帰るならそりゃ俺はいらねえよな。アホらしい。
待って、あれは二人じゃ。話したらサプライズじゃなくなる。でもそれより誤解されたくない。もう全部説明するから。そろそろ話して時はいつまで抱きついてんの？業務サボったら迷惑が。やだじゃなくて。もういいでしょ。俺行くから。ねえ、もうごめんとかありがとうとか言えないわけ。だんまりかよ。罰悪そうな顔して。そんな顔することないじゃん。もやもやさせたのはごめん。もっとうまくやればよかった。
やっぱ今日待ってる。
いや、でも今日は。
俺のもの買うなら俺の横で選んで。
わがまま。じゃあ下駄箱で待ってて。遅くても文句言うなよ。時は
何？
待っててくれたのは嬉しかった。ありがとう。
廊下走るな。
すいません。時は豆鉄砲食らったみたいな顔してた。そまみろ。せっかくのサプライズ潰したんだからこれくらい指 震えてる。これは、走ったせいだし、全身が、心臓になったみたい。でも、悪くない。
庄司先輩、お疲れ様です。
おう、確か、ミウの友達。
ミユです。今、少しだけお時間いいですか？ちょっと先輩に聞きたいことがあって。
俺の中でクリスマスといえば、学校はもう冬休みで、夜にケーキを食べたら早めに寝て、翌朝のプレゼントを楽しみにする日。サンタはもう来ないけど、小さい頃から毎年同じだった。でも、今年はちょっと違くて。でかくない？
お前いつもジャストサイズすぎんだよ。
いわゆる、デート、だよな。
こんくらいでいいだろ
う。なんていうか、これちょっと可愛すぎない？服とかわかんないけど。
おう。9割お前の顔のせいじゃね？
これメンズだよな。
着てこうぜ。すいません、買います。
え？
なんだよ。選ばせてくれんだろ？
わかったよ。まさかこんなお願いをしてくるなんて。まあ、事の発端は俺なんだけど。
時はお前、赤点回避できた
？5点だけ死んだ。
英語いけたんかよ。
英語落としたら譲り派に殺される。
ああ、英語は譲り派に助けてもらってんだっけ、お前。
お、
どうした？
いや、飲んでも。お前今俺の尻叩いた？
あ、譲り派じゃん。どうした？
借りる。すぐ返す。
いや、別に返さんでいいよ。
ありがと
う。おい、引っ張るな。
おー。ああ、クリスマスの話かな。俺もカナちゃんと予定決めよ
う。ちょっと DM 返信してよ。クリスマス何欲しいって聞いてんじゃん。
考えてたんだって。つか本人に聞くのかよ。
だって先月。
まあいいけど。でもお前から先にクリスマスの話されるとは思わなかったわ。そうだな。じゃ俺に服選ばせて。なんだよその顔。俺に靴履かされんのそんなに不満？
それもあるけど、わざわざお願いしてきた割には普通の服だったから。
何期待してんだよスケベ。
そうじゃない。
つか足ちっせえなお前。
これからでかくなんの。
へえ。ちょっと歩いてみ。どう？
足が一回り大きくなったみたいで変な感じ。
じゃあこれで。
話聞いてた？もういいや。買ってきて。俺も一緒にレジに。
あれ？久しぶり。
え？
覚えてる？中学の時に一緒だった。あれ？人違いだ。すんません。何してんだよ、お前。
は？
一人で何してんの？
これナンパだ。最悪。女子じゃないっての。
せっかくのクリスマスだしさ、一緒に魚。
じゃ俺も行こっかな。どうする？譲り派。
なんだ、彼氏いたんだ。ごめんね。彼女暇そうにしてたからさ。
へえ、そうなの、彼女。
彼女じゃない。
おお
行こうぜ、彼女。
彼女って言うな。この離せ。
まだ付き合ってなかったんかな。
さあ。
いい加減話して時は。歩きづらい。
やだ。本当に嫌なら話すけど。
その言い方ずるい。
いいだろ、こんくらい。彼女自慢して歩いてんだよ。
ふざけんな。彼女じゃない。
一生面白い。周り見てみろって。誰も俺ら見てねえし。
そうだけど。
ああ、最高。こいつがついてくわけねえじゃん。全身俺が選んだ服着て俺のこと待ってんのにかわいそう。
性格悪。
まあね。
っていうかやっぱりわざとでしょ、この服のチョイス。
正解。
ふざけんな。
まあ服自体はメンズだから着方変えればもう少しマシになるって。
くそ、なんでこんな。
女だと思って寄ってくるやつはどうにでもなるだろう。でも男って分かっててくるやつは厄介じゃん。
そういうことか。それはそうだけど、いないだろう、そんなやつ。
ああ、お前今まで何度。
そうじゃなくて、こんなって繋いでるの見て声かけてくるやつなんかいないじゃん。
んだそれ。話すのってこと？
違
う。あともう一個。
え？うん。急に立ち止まるな。
男二人でも紛れて目立たない。ってどんな握力してんだよ。
目立つ目立たない関係ないだろ。人前でやることじゃない。
いや、そう。人前じゃなきゃいいんだよな。
え？
さっさと飯食おうぜ。家に連絡しとけ。明日帰るって。
はあ。クリスマスにホテル入るとか、ほんと、お決まりすぎて死にたい。常盤と初めてした時以来だ。常盤、交代。何？
開けてみ。
え？まさかプレゼント？そうだった。服選びはあくまで俺からの。ありがとう。え？何これ？下着？ブラ？ふざけんな変態。
メンズだから大丈夫だって。
うっさいこいつ。
引き出しにゴム入ってるから出しといて。
くそ腹立つ。何これ？プレゼント？悔しい。俺はこの前サプライズ失敗したのに、今日振り回されてばっか。プレゼントは嬉しいけど喜びきれない。俺も常盤に何か一泡。
ゆずりは、ここの風呂めちゃくちゃ広いじゃん。一緒に入れたんじゃん。
プレゼント、ありがとう。このマフラー、たくさん使う。
バスローブにマフラーって、すげえ合わねえな。嘘。似合ってんじゃ。
そっちにかけておいて。汚したくないから。
うん。どうぞ。
え？
前みたいにそっちからしてみろよ。お前、胸ぐらつかまねえとキスできねえの？
うるさいな。さっさと脱がしてくんない？
んなの言われなくても。
その顔、まさか着ると思わなかったでしょ、下着。どう？この間抜けな。黙り込まなくても。惹かれると恥ずかしいんだけど、せめて笑えよ。時は？ちょっと、何して、噛むな、時は、嘘でしょ。ちょっと脱ぐから。うわ舌ずらさないで。待って、時は、そこはさすがに。
さっき洗ったんだろ。
そういう問題じゃ。ダメ。
期待してんじゃねえよ。
舌が。何これ。指と全然違う。ヌメヌメしてて、生き物みたい。嘘。なんで。ダメ。
下着からはみ出てる。ちょっと舐めただけなのに。
切るんじゃなかった。バカ、時はのバカ。
はいはい、バカです。
うわ
指入れるとき、力抜くのほんとうまいな、スケベ。
言ってろ。俺より長い指、自分でするときよりちょっと奥まで来る。
あったけ。
そりゃ粘膜だし、弱くて柔らかくて、本当はこんな風に指でこすられて気持ちいいとこじゃないのに。
一本抜き差しするだけで良さそうだな。今日は広げ切るまでに何回行くんだよ。ああ。
お前がわざといいとここするから。
こことか。エロい生き方。尻だけでもいけんのに、前も一緒にいじられんのってどう？いい？
触んな、今。
ああ、わかるわかる。出してすぐいじられんの、きっついよな。くすぐったいっつうか、痛いっつうか。
分かってんなら話せよ。
いいじゃん。せっかく汚せる部屋だし。
汚せるって。
煽ったのはお前だもんな。楽しもうぜ、ゆずりが。
ちょっとした意種返しのつもりが、まさかこんなことになるなんて。もう、指、一旦抜いて。脱ぎたい、これ。
仕方ねえな。
え？あ、
上だけな。
片手で。最低。
なんだよ、自分で来たくせに。つか、気持ち悪いじゃなくて、いいだろ。
ちょっと、やめ、出ちゃうから。
なんだよ今さら。いつも入れるまでに何回も言ってんだろ。
いや、違う。
じゃあ何が出るんだよ。塩でも出んの？
塩って。
AV で見たことくらいあるだろ。
ないし。
へえ。でも潮吹きを知らねえわけじゃねえんだ。何？ AV じゃなきゃゲイビ？
は？んなの見るわけ。
あ、わかった。漫画。当たり？
それは。
確かここいじったのもエロ漫画の影響だろ。
だからあれは BL。
試したことねえの？ここいじった時みたいにさ。
知ってない。一緒に触るのはダメ。さっきからずっとゾワゾワが止まらない。家だと部屋汚すの怖くて。
じゃあ今日は何の心配もいらねえよな。
あ、でも、
出る？出せよ。お、出た。へえ、男でもマジで出るんだな。ちょっとだけど。譲りを。
何？押さないで。もうやめ。やだこれ。こんな漏らすみたいな感覚だなんてダメ。時は
今度はすげえ出た。何泣いてんだよ。怒ってんの？はずいの？どっち？
どっちもだよ。
どっちもか。まあ確かにこれはだいぶ。俺もやりすぎたな。
いた。
は？
こんなドロドロ。さすがに萎えたんじゃ。
誰が萎えたって？こっちはずっと我慢してんだけど。どんだけ自覚ねえんだよ。これ着て冗談で済むと思ってるとこも今の今も煽られてるこっちがバカみてえじゃん。くそ。怒るのはいいけど 早く泣きやめ。じゃなきゃ、泣いてでも突っ込む。
なんだよ。いつも泣いたってろくにやめてくんないくせに。それとも、途中でやめらんないってこと？何それ。だってまさかこんなんで。お前、実は結構、俺のこと大好きだったりする？だいぶ盲目じゃない？ね
え。待って損した。突っ込む。なんだよお前、つくたびに出てんじゃん。
いや、気持ちいい。
ゆずりは
もう一回。背中、あったかい。あ、そうだ、あのまま。時は、ちょっと話して。スマホ取りたい。うわ、全然起きない。寝てると、ちょっと幼いかも。ベッドで散々して、そのまま寝落ちて、起きて隣にいる。寝顔がある。変な感じ。あの時、時は、ブラのホック片手で外してた。今更だけど、女子が好きなんだよな、こいつ。はあ？嘘でしょ。たったあれだけの仕草で、俺嫉妬してんの？いつの間に、こんなに好きになってんの？腹立つ。起きた？シャワー浴びたいから時間を。
風呂でもう一回する。
は？しない！起きろバカ！あ、もう来てる。時は？明けましておめでとうございます。
敬語。
笑うとこじゃないから。年明けの挨拶くらいちゃんとしろ。
はいはい。じゃ、行くか。うちの近くでよかったのかよ。
うん、大丈夫。浜屋とかは親がいつもの神社で買ってくるだろうし、俺も特にこだわりがあるわけじゃ。何？
いや、そのマフラー似合ってんなーって。
来年は学業が手厚いとこ行きたいな。
学業？
受験始まるし。
ああ。
ん？あ、俺今、当たり前に来年の話。 あ、いや、だから。
じゃ、来年は任せるわ。
え？
神社選び。俺神社と寺の違いもわかんねえし、お前が行きたいとこ行こうぜ。てか意外と人多いな。手でもつなぐ？なんて。
手くらいなら。
あれ、そうじゃん。
翔太。
二人とも明けましておめでと
う。お前もか。
明けましておめでとう。
つかどういうメンツなんだよそれ。
私が呼んだ。てか、そっちこそ。明けましておめでとうございます。宗司先輩とは補習ぶりですね。
おう。
補習あったの？
年末ギリギリに。
あっちで甘酒配ってるよ。もらう？今
どう？危ねえな。大丈夫かよ。
キャッチしてもらっちゃってすいません。ゆずりは先輩？向こう、ゆずりは先輩も行きましょう。
ああ。柔らかい手、小さい背、華奢な肩。弱くて、柔らかくて、守ってあげたくなるような。
彼女暇そうにしてたからさ。
どこ見てんだよ。全然違うじゃん。
せーの、はい中吉微妙。
まあでもおみくじは内容が大事だから。
そうじあんた、学問ボロクソじゃん。ウケる。
たかがおみくじだろ。
そういえば、補習で課題出てましたもんね。
おう、忘れてた。
なんなら宿題もやってないじゃん。
なんで知ってんだよ。
補習で課題追加は厳しいですよね。
会話に入る気になれない。もやもやが止まらない。なんだよ。俺と一緒に来たくせに。
あ、でも先輩、良縁、すでに出会いありって。もう出会ってるみたいですよ。何それ、私と交換し
しねえよ。
ない？ねえ、この後みんなで遊ぶ？なんか体動かしたい。
そういえば近くにバッティングセンターできたよね。
へえ、行ってみたいです。決まり。じゃあ、私これ結んでくる。
俺も行こうかな。
ゆずりは先輩もこの後。
あ、俺は、帰ろうかな。
じゃあ俺も。
そうですか。残念です。
お前は行けば。
は？
楽しそうだし、常盤さえいればいいんじゃない？
お前、なんでそんな機嫌悪いの？
別に。
ゆずりは先輩？
最悪。俺今、すごい嫌な奴だ。俺いなくても良さそうだし。
よくないですけど。
え？
すいません、つい。ほら、もともと先輩たち二人で来てたわけですし、なんで。
それは、なんでって、そんなの。俺は女子に間違えられるの嫌だし、自分が女子だったら、なんて思ったこともない。それなのにどうして俺、今こんなに劣等感でいっぱいなんだろう。好きなんじゃないの？常盤のこと。
どちらかといえば、ゆずりは先輩の方が好きです、私。
おい。
ごめんなさい。でも、本当のことなので。
俺？
なんなら付き合ってほしいですもん。どうですか、ゆずりは先輩。私、めちゃくちゃ尽くすタイプですけど。
あ、そんなことある？いや、俺は、こういうのどうしたら、常盤。
あ、ハト。
おい、助けろよ！どこ見てんだよ！っていうか、これ告白されてんの？どちらかといえばって何？でも、 プレゼンされてるし。
おい。
ごめん。俺、付き合ってる人いて。そいつが好きだから。だから、なんかごめんね。本当に。成り行きで、こんな。
いえ、大丈夫です。こちらこそ、ごちそうさまでした。
ごち？え？
帰るなら二人にも伝えておきますね。宗司先輩はどうします？
帰るに決まってんだろ。
じゃあ、私たちは、たっぷり遊んでから帰りますね。ゆずりは先輩、またみゆちゃんと図書室行きます。
また学校で。ちょっと。
行くぞ。
時は？待って。今日は親御さんいるんじゃ。
どうせ酔って寝てる。うちの親は寝正月だから。んで、何勘違いしてたんだよ。
だって、あの子、お前のこと探り入れてきたことあったし、てっきり。
あいつ。だからって、なんで俺のこと差し出してんだよ。お前こそ、簡単に手握らせたりしてただろ
う。すごい小さい手だった。
ああ？
勝てる気がしなくて。きつかった。いや。
顔見して。
やだ。
譲りは。
俺勘違いで、すごい嫌な態度しちゃった。みゆちゃんは悪くないのに。
あいつ多分気にしてねえぞ。
なんでそんなこと。
ムカつく。
え？
何の勝ち負けなんだよ。選ぶのは俺だろ。何疑ってんのお前。腹立つ。でも嫉妬してんのは最高。
ムカつく。そういうしてやったみたいな顔も、無駄に女子からモテるとこも、片手でブラ外せるのも。
そんなの気にしてたのかよ。お前こそ結構俺のこと大好きだろ。てめえ唇噛みやがって。
好きで文句あるかよ。俺だってこんなことで嫉妬なんかすると思わない。
泣くようなことじゃねえだろ、バカ。おい、譲りは。
いいから、何もしないで。今日は、俺が。
なんだよ、急に。自分で入れたことないだろ、お前。
ないけど。今日くらいは。ゆっくり、ゆっくり。
お前、入れんの下手すぎ。
うるさい。
そんなんで動けんの？
動けるし。難しい。良すぎるところは避けないと動けなく。時は気持ちよさそう。
譲り派。
今、大きくなった。
くそ。なんなんだよ。今日のお前。もっと早く動けねえの。
早く。
手持っててやるよ。
ちょっと。
好きなとこ当てて、こうするよ。ほら。
やだ。今日は、俺が。
何時間かかんだよ。
手離し。
一応声を抑えろよ。
じゃあ、影し。
嫉妬するほど。
そいつが好きだから。
借りだわ。
何？
なんでもねえよ。あいつ、引っかき回しやがって。なあ、もう一回。
ゆずりは先輩めっちゃ可愛かった。陶器やばい。もしかして強めの幻覚？あんな可愛い顔を拝めるとか私明日死ぬんじゃない？本望だけど、あの顔で男子とか女子やめたい。やば。っていうか勢いで手握っちゃったけどちゃんと男子の手だった。造形バランスが天才のそれでしょ。ありがとう世界。何？あの真っ赤なお顔。てかあれ勘違い系嫉妬では？尊いがすぎる。学校の推し株が血話喧嘩してたから当て馬になってきた。最高。
何それ、全人類の夢じゃん。
超ヤバかった。可愛すぎて心臓止まった。
DM で教えて。
任せて。はあ、無理。私が男だったらゆずりは先輩抱いてた。掃除先輩羨ましすぎる。顔面が優勝なんですわ。ちょっと先輩に聞きたいことがあって、さっき教室でゆずりは先輩と。すいません、教室の前通った時に聞いちゃって。もしかして先輩たちって。
ああ、大丈夫。大した喧嘩じゃない。
年頃の仲なんでしょうか？
なんて？
つまりいい仲付き合ってるんでしょうか？
なんでそう。
抱きしめてましたよね。
いや、それは。
なんならチューしてませんでした？
全然通りすがりじゃねえじゃん。
通りかかったのは本当で。
だったら関係ねえだろ。ほっとけよ。
関係なくないです。私ずっとゆずりは先輩の顔ファンだったんです。ゆずりは先輩を拝むためにみゆちゃんと日々図書室に通ってたのに、推しに彼氏が。友達のお兄さんが推しの彼氏なんてことあります？
おう、つまりゆずりはが好きだったってことか。
いや、彼女になりたいわけではなくて。
は？
ゆずりは先輩が幸せならそれで。それに顔カップとしては満点なので大丈夫です。応援してます。
わけわかんねえんだけど。こ
う。推し株尊い。
駅まで送ってく？
いらない。家いなよ。みゆちゃんいつ帰ってくるかわからないんだし。
別に。
鉢合わせたらなんて言い訳すんの？じゃあね。また学校で。
譲りは。
ん？
明けましておめでとう。
遅くない？今年もよろしく。これはクリスマス翌日の朝のお話。
この風呂ライト3種類ある。電気消したらナイトプール的な感じになんのか。ラブホ感すげえ。お前どれがいい？ピンク？
ライトなんて何でもいいだろう。なんでわざわざこんな広いのに。
いって。背中痛えな。誰がこの傷つけたんだったかな。おい、しみるのはマジなんだぞ。って、なんだよ。風呂嫌いの猫並みに暴れるじゃ
ん。猫飼ってたっけ？
いや、動画で見ただけ。
お前そんなん見んの？
流れてきたんだよ、アプリで。
くそ、こんな距離意識しない方が無理。
風呂でもう一回する。
本当にすんのかな。でも寝言かも。ちょっと時は。
乳首触っただけでこれ待ってたんじゃねえの？わかりやすいやつ。
違う、さっきお前が。嘘。
柔らけ。まだ中ぬるぬるしてる。
お湯入ってくる。
前もガチガチだし。
これは
ちゃんと期待してんじゃん。
言うな。
中しまった。
時はだって人のこと言えないじゃん。さっきからずっと当たってる。
そりゃ立つだろ、今度は。さすがにきついか。
やばい、気持ちいい。昨日散々いじられたから。もっと奥が。
そこの台に乗って膝ついて。
時は何？あ、ローションどっから出したの？
ああ、シャンプーの横に置いてあったろ。
嘘。
気づかなかったのかよ、昨日。
知らな。
チンコ突っ込むならこんくらいのがいいだろう。ああ、でもすぐ入りそうだな、これ。ほら。譲りは。お前すげえ真っ赤だな。鏡あると後ろからでも顔見えていいわ、これ。
このほんと悪趣味な風呂。
ちゃんと見ろよ、顔映らないだろ。
誰が。ダメ、一回止まって。
何、止まんなってこと？
血が、バカ。
風呂来てドロドロになってんの笑うわ。
暑い。膝痛い。
痛み分けな。俺は背中でお前は膝。
最低。
Because of a -foot in Discord, brilliant, thank you. Same but also money, yeah. That's it. I don't have to like the photos. It's the buyer who's gotta like the photos.
The way opens. Step carefully. Mortals were never meant to enter the sacred grounds.
Money pretty great. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Oh, did I already have braces? Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's fine. I don't think this was the boss that could drop what I needed. Okay, that's fine. We're good. It was a vibe. The song I played at the end of one of the Panic concerts I went to. It started, it began to rain. Oh, that would have been beautiful. Annoying, but beautiful. Was it a vibe? Yes. I've been staring in my whole life. I've seen twice to realize how now I am. Woo, Adam. Yes. Good track. Ooh, they look so fluffy, Shale. So fluffy. I really want something that'll smash in delves and not be bad in keys if I do them, which might be different tunes. Yeah, it might be, hey. That's a bit rough. Anko 2 pick up as we come out. Yeah, Anko's the came up brand. For sure. They're so fluffy. Yeah. What is the bottom of them like? Is it like a proper sole, or is it like the squishy with the plastic dots, or like what's the... Like, I don't know, but I haven't seen much of him lately. Yeah, no, he hasn't been active, hey. I mean, good on him if he needs a break. If he's got his coin and he's off his, you know... Hard sole? Okay. Okay. I think if you use a groupie stock vacation but can't afford it, yeah. Yeah. I know the feeling. To my own devices. Me too, Chloe. Me too. What do you think of my taste in music so far? Clouds roll over the hills, bringing darkness to If you close your eyes. Tumbling down in the city that we love. Clouds run over the hills, bringing darkness to above. Close your eyes. Almost feel like you think change at all, and if you close your eyes. Top 2 days, beautiful. What was the category of tonight's playlist? I like it, but it seems more poppy than the dance beats before. There is no category. It's just play. No category. There have been a few slower songs that I've skipped because I don't want to fall asleep. But yeah. It's gonna be Judas and Jesus Christ Superstar. Beautiful. English man with French name sings about place in Italy. Yeah. Hello, South. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. But if you close your eyes, that's it. Category is feel likes. Yeah, that's it. No filters, just tracks. No thoughts, just vibes, literally. So I wish I could be. It's the only darkness before me. I can't envision the apple in my mind. It's a good day for vibing. I reckon. I reckon.
Apologies, Sheriff One. It would only take a moment to deal with these intruders. There is no limit to the wealth I can obtain. Reveal your secrets to me.
Okay. No more drops from 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. No more mog required, so hopefully Halondrus drops what I need. Oh, wait. I may already have what I need from Halondrus, actually. That'll be another wing down. Clearing out LFRs is kind of fun. I mean, clearing out raids in general is kind of fun, but LFRs in particular, I don't know. Gotta say, it sounds like we can level another tune. That's great news. I'm glad I could help. So I ran Hymal on normal, heroic and mythic, and I got 9 zone drops, 1 cloak I didn't know, and 8 gloves I did. That is disgusting. Can you still only do LFR wings once per week? Per tune, yeah. Yeah, once per week per tune. But luckily, I have a shitload of tunes. The game showed no love, only glove. Very true, very gross, Jas, agreed.
If you discover another cipher that allows traversal, we may be able to reach the captive king.
LFR stayed around in BFA, Shadowlands, and DF. With the exception of DF, can you run LFR from Kata onwards? I'm pretty sure you... Is there an NPC for DF yet? But yeah, you can run LFR from Kata onwards, just there's an NPC you talk to. So like queue for the wing, yeah. You pick the wing you want and go from there. Ooh. Some medicines. I'm a Gemini. Right, that's the end of that one. So I've got braces and back. I need boots and belt. Boots and belt. Boots and belt. Boots and belt? Oh, come on. Belt! Boots. Where's boots? No boots. Okay, and I can't get boots from Jailer. Okay, so I'm 1 missing for this week, but that's okay. Could be worse, could be worse. Is it outside of each raid? No, yeah, Dragon Souls is the only one that's directly outside the raid because Kata didn't have any other LFRs, so it makes sense to put it there. Everyone else is in the capital cities. Like, this is the one for Shadowlands, here. Roots and cats. Not quite. Others are the main areas. Yeah, capital cities. Dragon Souls outside the raid, one's an NPC in the garrison. Legions is by Violet Holden Dalla. BFA's in the cities, and Shadowlands is Oribos. Yeah, Mop can't remember the name of the zone. Mop is in Valley of Eternal Blossoms, and it's up at the library bit. Yes. To you. Same fight, I think You should know your good age and everything's comes out.
You be careful, man.
Oh, I only need belt and braces for normal. That's fun. Mob is in the place above Mokushan Palace. Yeah. Not near the main city. That's interesting. Well, it is near the main city. Isn't that, it's here. Mokushan Palace. That's a bit in the library up the top here, and this is the main city, so that's Horde and Alliance right there. Like, it's literally halfway between the two. Very near the main city. In main areas, there was separate shrines for other faction. Yeah. I never did about any of them. Besides Dragon's Soul, of course. Very welcome. Glad we could help. The area outside the Ravens. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, fair. Mokushan Palace is the dungeon, not Mokushan Vaults. That's it, yeah. Mokushan Vaults is up in Kunlai. Need you now.
The sepulchre of the first ones. Within the sacred space, the very fabric of the afterlife is woven.
Heaven Glade, hold here. The entrance lies ahead. Be wary. The defenses protecting the sepulchre's secrets will be unlike any you have encountered before.
The mortal mind could never hope to comprehend its mysteries, but you must press onward and thwart the jailer's treachery.
Hold him back, you said shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. The night, chemical, physical, kryptonite. Born to be together, born to be together. Know how it happened. I want mochi candles. I'll also probably try to eat them. Yeah, that is the thing I said. That is the thing that I said. Oops. Just keep your eyes on me. You're holding back. She said, shut up and test me. This moment is my destiny. Oh, shut up and dance. Didn't know until doing this as a melee, but the core can run you over and insta-kill you. Yeah, I know! Isn't it wild? Kinda hilarious. I would have guessed Junie for that, not seeing it really. Yeah, I was scrolling through that website with all the candle scents. And they had a new scent that was like, yeah, was mochi. And I was like, Guess me for what? Eating mochi candles. Yeah, I think so. Did y'all see the video of this song with the woman singing with a guy when it says she took my arm, she yanks the guy's arm off, and then he says that she took my armpit? Oh god. I haven't, but that sounds funny. What does it say about me that you assume I would want to eat the candle? That you like mochi? Keep pushing me backwards. I don't know, I haven't had mochi before. It was quite good. You should have some. It's a fun texture. Tasty, but also a fun texture.
The way opens. Step carefully. Mortals were never meant to enter the sacred ground. You will soon witness events that expand your understanding of existence. Some may even unravel your sense of reality, sending you spiraling into insanity. That's not order.
Your efforts are meaningless, mortals. The pattern is flawed. Reality must be remade. I will speak son. Death comes
Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Not yet, anyway. Probably nothing that could have dropped from there, though, to be honest. on the mirror ball. The size of a light on the mirror ball. Mirror ball on the mirror ball. Sploosh. That's cool. What the fuck was that about? Fell into a pond. No, I wouldn't have said that's cool about that, I don't think. Water magic. Might have been some kind of buff that made everything fall over or something. It was a cold buff. I've also been blood necromancer magic. Possibly? I did play a necro there for a while. Necro's in D3, right? Yeah. With the expansion DLC thing. Yeah. Somebody once compared this raid boss to their own male anatomy, and I recommended they saw a doctor if it looks like that. I would agree. I would agree. That's, Look, I understand that everybody's a little bit different, but there's some outliers, some extreme cases where it's just too far from the norm and should probably be checked. Just put it out there. That would be terrifying. I agree. Gahoon from Raid and BFA looked like a flashlight with teeth. I call him the toothy butthole, personally. Regularly. We were in there earlier tonight. I'm like, hello, toothy butthole. It was fine. It's fine. So teeth aren't normal. Not around there. I mean, look, if you're into teeth in your sex toys, then by all means, we don't kink shame. But in actual general, like, human anatomy, teeth are in one place, mostly. You need to stop buying from the shady sex shops, eh? If your toothy butthole shouts infection and yell, then consult a medical professional immediately. Oh no, that's fucking funny. Oh shit. That's good. That's good. Depends what you're into, yes, that's it. That's it. Look, no kink shaming, but I don't know, some body mods seem just a little extreme these days. Zam often seems extreme. A little bit. Only a little bit extreme.
More water. Is there no end to your incessant hounding? I am past my breaking point. It is amusing how you stumble through space and time. Reveal your secrets to me. Secure the artifact!
There you go, that's the last thing I needed from 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 on normal. But extreme, everyone else is too vanilla. Fair. Fair. Okay, there's braces. And there's belt. And that's all I need. Beautiful. How's that for timing? I'm gonna take out 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻, and then I might put out and catalyze those. Vanilla with chocolate sauce and sprinkles. I need so much stuff in my ice cream. Like, I just can't do plain. Even just like plain flavors, like nah. It needs to be like ice cream with chunks and sauce ripples and all sorts of shit. Complicated flavors. Talking about ice cream, right? Yeah, I was talking about ice cream. Yes, but also wow. Sorry that before she said it, yeah. I like complicated flavors. Mint choc chip for the win. Sometimes. Sometimes. Shut up and let me kill you. Yeah, very appropriate. Very appropriate.
We may be able to reach the captive king.
Okay. We're gonna head out and catalyze these two, cross Death Knight off the normal list. Ugh, fucking feet. Look! Goddamn boots. Looking for aid. Bah! Bah, I say. It's 15 things, no new things. I know, well, no, 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 was never gonna give me anything new. The only thing I need from 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 is the modules, and I've already got them in the wallbank. Excuse me. Okay. Brilliant. DK crossed off from normal, making progress. Love that.
Greetings, sir and ma'am.
Beautiful. God, it's going to take me several hours to go through all of these tokens in the Warbank, hey? Jesus Christ. Too many arrows, not enough fear. Yeah. Were any of the zone drops you needed from Heimel any gloves? I don't know.
I was done talking to you anyway.
What difficulty, Ginny? Or all of them? Not for normal. Not for heroic. No glove zone drops at all for Heimel. Got them all. Seems like they must be the most common ones. Nearly missed Mount Farm Monday, except it was Mog Farm Monday, Dvorak. Mog Farm Monday, because, Collector's Bounty, trying to make the most of the last stream of Collector's Bounty. I can't believe it's over already. What the fuck? This month has fucking flown by, hasn't it? Oh well, it happens. I forgot it was ending. I know! Tomorrow is shut down. It goes away. Can we have another one? I know, Fizz. I hope so. I hope it comes back. They'd be stupid not to bring it back, I reckon. They'd be stupid not to bring it back. Never enough fear. Well, we've got a celebration stream to plan. So that's something that I need to kind of knuckle down and figure out. For 15k. The fuck? Who knows? Maybe we'll see from there. What mounts did you get over the event? I got 6. I got 6 for 6. I only needed 6 and I got all of them. So I got the Tombstalker, I got Gmod, Sanctum Gloomcharger, Vengeance, Zereth Overseer, and the Nylothorseer. Yes, those ones. Good. How about yourself, South? What did you wind up getting?
Time is money, friend.
Time is money, but we're gonna snooze that ad because we're gonna do a raid. Yeah, plan for the 16k, maybe it'll be there by the end of the year. I don't know. Is 16k enough to celebrate? Like, is that a big enough milestone? And they really went for Gma, but I got it. Well done, South. Great work. Great work. How are we doing? Become. Soft like velvet, feels a razor sharp, sweet like honey, diamond hop, plastic. Ooh, all right. I reckon we go here. Alright. Okay. She made it to 56. Good luck, dupe. You've got this. If it happens on your birthday, I'd say also celebrate that too. You said by the end of the year. That's not February. That's not February. You too, Ginny. Have a fantastic day. I'm planning on being at the PAX party tomorrow. There's a PAX party in Melbourne. They're doing like a community hangout thing in the city, and I'm planning on being there. Fingers crossed. Let's hope I make it. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing tomorrow. So if anyone is in Melbourne, check out the PAX Oz social feeds. They've got details about the meetup there, and maybe I'll see you there. So yeah, fingers crossed, but we'll see how we go. Look, I've got a lot of my books, but I'm going to try because it's an industry event. It's important that I be there, right? Like, we'll see how we go. All right, here we go. It also means that my poll class is until Thursday because usually it's Tuesday, but then, yeah, so that'll be fine. How much fun that I will. Hopefully Hopefully I'll make it, but I'm hoping that I'll have an absolute blast. Catch up with some friends, have some social time, it'll be good. Thank you for being here, Nick. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, everybody, for watching. I hope you've enjoyed your night. Grab your copy paste if you do not have the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 hype emote, either because you are not a subscriber or because you haven't unlocked it using your channel points, either of which is totally fine. You can still copy and paste the entire raid message, replace the 𝔹𝕃℻ hype with your favorite happy, hypey, celebratory emote, and drop it into Acid K's chat when we get there. Acid is a lovely human. She's running some keys. She's giving away game time. And yeah, she's lovely. I hope you enjoy her content as much as I do. And I will see you on Wednesday for no more collector's bounty. What the fuck are we gonna do? Look, we'll figure something out. Play a bit, you. Take care of yourselves. Be nice to each other. And I'll see you then. All the love. Mwah. Bye, guys.
Job's done.
Want some of my...